how you know it was never about you. The black sheep scapegoat dynamic also affects how survivors view themselves. Most grow up believing that if they had just behaved differently, they would have been accepted. That if they had just spoken more gently, gotten better grades, or swallowed more pain, the family would have treated them with respect. This belief is internalized self-blame because the survivor doesn't yet understand that no version of compliance would have created safety in a system built on denial. The only way to survive was to wake up. And waking up requires rupture. Who you are is not what they said. You were never the cause of the dysfunction. You were the one who noticed it. That distinction is critical. This is how you know it was never about you. It was about preserving the structure. You just happened to be the first one to resist it. So what happens when the black sheep refuses to accept the scapegoat role anymore? The system begins to lose its grip. Without someone to blame, it has to look inward. Or it doubles down. In either case, your refusal becomes a catalyst. It breaks the illusion. And that rupture creates space not just for your healing, but for the possibility that others might one day leave the system too. Your boundary becomes a blueprint. The black sheep was never broken, and the scapegoat was never guilty. These were roles assigned to protect a larger illusion. When you begin to question the assignment, everything shifts. You stop taking responsibility for pain that doesn't belong to you. You stop defending yourself against accusations that were never rooted in fact. And most importantly, you stop believing that difference is a flaw. You understand that your resistance was not dysfunction, it was discernment. This is the beginning of self-reclamation. Not because the family apologized, not because they changed, but because you did. You stopped asking to be understood by people committed to misunderstanding you. You stopped trying to repair a version of you that was never accurate. And you stopped fighting for inclusion in a structure that only allowed you to exist if you stayed small. The black sheep becomes the goat by shedding the scapegoat label. Not through revenge, not through forced reconciliation, but through clarity. When you stop performing the identity that was forced onto you, your actual identity begins to surface. That identity is not broken, chaotic, or problematic. It's intelligent, discerning, awake, and yes, disruptive. But that disruption is exactly what you were sent to bring. Let them keep their labels. You are not here to wear them. You are here to outgrow them. And you already are.